Good day everyone. I am Jopel P. Pepito from SC11 sa Narciso Quezon, Lucena Cluster. And in this video, I will present my authentic assessment task aligned with the learning competency use bilingual strategies in explaining concepts for grade 10 learners. My task is titled Bilingual Business Pitch Explaining a Simple Family Business Idea in Filipino and English. In this presentation, I will describe the context, target learners, learning objectives, expected outputs, and the analytic rubric, and I will justify the authenticity, alignment, and assessment of my task. First, let me explain the context and target learners. This assessment is designed for grade 10 pupils in a public high school in San Narciso, Quezon Province. Many grade 10 students today help their families in a small business like sari-sari stores, online selling, or simple food products. They also use Filipino and English every day, especially in social media and in school. In my task, students will act as barangay youth entrepreneurs who will present a simple, realistic family business idea. For example, a malunggay snack, homemade iced coffee, or local snack pack. They will explain the idea using both Filipino and English, just like how they explain it to their parents, neighbors, and potential customers. This task is aligned the competency, use bilingual strategies, and explaining concepts, and is supported by these learning objectives. After completing the task, learners should be able to Number 1, explain key business concepts such as product, target market, simple costing, and benefits using both Filipino and English. Number 2, use bilingual strategies like code switching, translation, and examples to make their explanations clear for different audiences, including classmates and parents. Number 3, create a simple pitch deck or visual aid in a one-page handout that show how their business idea can help their family community. Now, I will describe the task and the expected outputs. Learners will work in group of 4. Each group will design a bilingual business pitch for a simple family business idea. They will produce 3 main outputs. Number 1, an 8 to 10 minute oral presentation where they explain their business idea using both Filipino and English, and they may use slides, manila paper, or other visual aids. Number 2, a one-page business summary or handout that includes the product, target customers, estimated price, and simple profit, and a short bilingual explanation of why the business is useful. Number 3, a short reflection paragraph where they explain how they use bilingual strategies using their pitch and how it helped them clarify their concepts. Through this task, students apply their knowledge of language and entrepreneurship in a situation that is very close to real life. For scoring, I will use a detailed analytic rubric with 5 criteria and 4 performance levels. So the 5 criteria are: number 1, bilingual strategies. That was 30 points. This looks at how will students use Filipino and English together. At the highest level, the students use both language naturally and strategically so that the explanation becomes very clear to the audience. Number 2, concept accuracy and depth. That was 25 points. This checks if the business idea and explanation are correct, realistic, and detailed. At higher levels, students show deeper understanding and can explain their idea clearly with supporting details. So number 3, persuasion and engagement. That was 20 points. This focuses on how convincing, organized, and engaging the pitch is. Higher levels show a strong hook, clear structure, and confidence in speaking. Number 4, output quality. So that was 15 points. This evaluates the clarity and usefulness of the visual aids and the handout. At the highest level, the materials are neat, easy to understand, and helpful for real family or community use. Number 5, collaboration and delivery. That was 20 points. This checks if all members participate, share roles, and present within the time limit with clear and understandable delivery. Each criterion has 4 performance levels: beginning, developing, proficient, and advanced. Each level has a specific description so that the scoring is clear, consistent, and fair. Finally, I will justify the authenticity, alignment, and assessment quality of this task. This task is authentic because it's very close to what grade 10 students may actually do in real life. Many of them support their families by helping in small business or by selling products, creating a bilingual business which allows them to use their classroom learning in a real-world situation that matters the family and the community. The assessment is aligned to the competency, use bilingual strategies in explaining concepts because the main requirement is to clearly explain business concepts using both Filipino and English. The objectives, the task, and the rubric are all focused on how well students use bilingual strategies for explanation. In terms of assessment quality, the task is valid because it measures the actual competency using bilingual strategies to explain. It was reliable because the analytic rubric has clear criteria and detailed descriptors which help different raters give consistent scores. It is fair because the rubric is transparent, uses understandable language, and focuses on performance and effort rather than an accent or background. Students know in advance what is expected and they can prepare accordingly. Overall, the authentic assessment allows grade 10 learners to demonstrate real learning by applying both language and business concepts in meaningful, community-based tasks. Thank you for listening to my presentations. This has been Jopel Pibepito presenting my authentic assessment task on using bilingual strategies and explaining concepts for grade 10 learners.